Good morning and welcome. It's Gilly Cube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. I am working on this arched canvas. Now, I did do a pour on it last week, and for some reason my paint just was like bitty, like it had had a cereal mixed in with it. It was terrible. I have no idea what caused it, because I mixed it exactly the same way as I normally do. So I'm going to try again. So she says, similar colours but brighter than I did the last one. So I'm going to pour this lovely lilac over it first. I mixed this, it was just white paint, and I added purple till I got the right lilac. Because so it was custom colour. Now this has a bit of blue on it, and I absolutely don't care, because it creates a bit of a different background, doesn't it? I just did another canvas in navy, and so that's what colour was on this, and I'm all for just going for it and seeing what things create. And you know what, if it was so terrible, I would just scrape it off and reuse the paint, because it's on my lovely best find ever, this wax paper, because you literally can use a scraper and re-scrape all your paint back up to use again in another pour. Now this is the dark purple, so I literally had white and added a little bit of purple till I got that lilac-y. So I want to add this around the very edges to frame this particular arched canvas, because everybody says when I do it how much it looks like a stained glass window. So I'll go with that. I will add the light colour in there as well. Now if I can restrain myself to only doing around the border and keep a fair bit out of the centre, if it's not very likely, I want to put a stencil in there when it's dry. So I'll just mix this white, and I didn't give enough room to give it a real good shake, so I'll just put a little bit of white in there. I love these arch canvas. I found them in my local what's it called? Target, a local Target store. That's where I found my arched canvas, and I haven't seen an arched canvas in all of my art endeavours when I'm looking for products online or in the local shops. So there you go. So this is going to be my border. I do want plenty of that dark in there. And then I will, because I'm going to blow this out, but hopefully not too far if I can restrain myself. Like I said, I'm not very good at restraint, I just go for it. So, pretty much the same as everything else in my life. Okay, let's give it the Babyliss blowout. Keeping it calm, Gilly, just calm your farm. Okay, nice and slow. Just bear with me. Haven't finished by any means. Really do love this purple with that gold. That's the champagne gold that I make myself. I'm going to use my little straw. That's fine. See, I'm creeping right in again. Silly Gilly. Okay, keep it. Say keep it simple, but not me. Okay, I'm going to do some of the purple puddles. Just start off at the top. See how we go. Add a little bit of my champagne gold. I'll make it up in this litre bottle because I just love it so much, this colour. So yeah, 50% metallic gold, 50% silver. Oh, he's getting an itchy nose. I'm going to pop a little bit more of the purple in the centre. I'm going to bring in my favourite tool, a deflated balloon, and just balloon kiss that. And put the balloon kisses on my wax paper. You can use the balloon kisses onto cardstock to make your own gift cards. My granddaughters love, if I save the wax paper, they love cutting out the flowers from the wax paper. My littlies. Now, the thing being, I think I'll add some flowers around my frame, but I'm not going to blow these ones out. I'm going to balloon kiss them. So. That needs a little bit more paint in it, like a dark colour. So that's the beauty of this, because you can just go back in and add, take away whatever you choose, really. Oh, that's lovely. It gives it a little bit of interest having the background with a bit of a two-tone effect in it. These little balloon kisses. Yes, I can go mad with them. And I love it. Oh, I love it. I can put something in there, I'm thinking. We'll let it dry and we'll see how it goes. But I can just add, what do I want to add? I'm going to get my brush. You probably think, what's that silly lady doing? I'm going to dip it. I hope I don't ruin it, but anyway, it's only paint. I'm going to flick it so I get some flicks. Just want to add a little bit of flickiness in the background. Is that a word, flickiness? Anyway, whatever. Just a little, where I've done the big blobs, I will just give it a little focus. So it's a flew away bloom, and I'll just whiz over it quickly with my heat wand. That is lovely. A little bit of, just get a little skewer. A little bit soft of wispiness coming out in places. I always like that, sort of softens it up even further. So I mean, when this is dry, I could actually use one of my Posca pens in gold to outline this. Whether I do something in the centre is yet to be seen, but I think that I will, just because I'd like to show you the possibilities with acrylic pouring, what you can actually achieve with it. So I'm really happy with that. I really hope you like it. I will bring you down. I'm not sure what colour this is coming through my camera, but it's a really gorgeous, the gold with the purple, especially yummy. Love it, love it, love it. So yes, you can leave it exactly as it is. I could add some birds just flying by, couldn't I? Like while it's wet, or I could leave it till it's dry and then paint something in. Oh, the choices, but I'll definitely leave it to dry. So you will see the photos of the dried results. If I do take it further when it's dry, if I get a chance, I will certainly be adding that to the end of this video. But if I don't, then I might do something further down the track. But absolutely love that. I really hope you like it too. Please take care, my lovelies. If you really are feeling sad, lonely, depressed, unable to cope with the crazy world we live in at present, please talk about it. Ring a friend or a family member, or if that isn't available to you, then absolutely a helpline. Bye for now.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.